Welcome back, everyone, to Disco Elysium. You're here with the only thief, otherwise known as DraxxKraven, when Jean-Luc is going to help us get a body out of a tree.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race in Vic.
It was just something I had to do. Everett told me told you to help us get the body down from the tree. So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands. You're so noble, Measurehead. There's a but. But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you. Okay then. Babe, see that they are here the whole time. Jesus Christ. That is a large lad. The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves. So you guys are like cops or something? Yeah, we're the law around here. Cool, I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way. You hear that? The lieutenant looks toward the yard. That sound, he's breaking something. Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it. I also wish I could see it. Look at you, RCM rent-a-cops! A loud voice booms from below. Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs? Is that where it's at now? The RCM is for sale? And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you? It's just really none of your business, man. A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. That's Kuno. The scab turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him. Hey, yo. The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with race victory today. Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead. Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a union man now. Well then. Also, my bad. I called Manana Banana, that's not how that word works. Yo, Manana.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talk to the boss man, probably. Labor Utopia. It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face. Right, you talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. Everett said you had a key to the door. A key, huh? What door is it supposed to open? He said it belonged to a weasel. Oh, say no more, I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you helping us during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all the working men. I knew this man was a commie, and it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling and rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. Okay, but where did you get the key from? The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? Feed our children, I guess. Anything else I should know about this task? Shakes his head. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we're fighting for. He means he's not gonna tell you because he doesn't know. But he will shoot mouth with you, now that you're working for Everett. Any idea who killed the hanged man? The mercenary, aye? Who could have had him killed? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? The merc were hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt. Vermilion? What are thoughts? Why would a noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course. Pushed how? Your dead guy. He was an enemy combatant. What does that mean? He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts. So did you kill him? I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men with all sorts of skills. He means a more violent faction easily takes care of such thing. Understood. This has been of limited use, but thank you. No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure am glad it's not my search. Why are you striking? We're negotiating our share. Your share? Aye. Wait, so not wages or pensions, or how large a share would you like? All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board so they could take part in the decision-making process. This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad, but don't say that out loud if you're a communist. Are you a communist? No, I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only thing that's holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. But the stuff you do aligns remarkably well with the World Republic, so why not call yourself a communist? I got nothing against communists. They're honorable boyaderos, and they have good analysis, but my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which could be communism. It sounds like you're a communist who thinks he isn't doing enough to call himself one. See, I am primarily a lazy person. He looks very amused, as if thinking something about a private joke or mystery. The boss man Everett, what can you tell me about him? I think it's best you make up your own mind. In my eyes, he's a capable organizer and a decent businessman. What does bossing the union entail anyway? I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, or makes deals with owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own. By that you mean corruption. By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it, appreciate it even. He is personally not too lavish. I mean, he works out of a shipping container, and it's comfy, but it's not crazy. Okay, he's reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all. This man has a political theory, and it has not failed him today. It seems you have spent a lot of time thinking about political situation. Sure, I've had a necessary free time. He spreads his arms wide, using the reach to show how much time he has. Fortunately, there's always time. The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his personal attitude, he's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine Cool, that of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends. Maybe I'm a boyadero. No. But what if... No. Got it. Later. So whoever we are certainly not a boyadero. Oh, sweet. Some more magnesium. I like to have enough just to keep my head above water. Welcome to Fleet! Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips, too. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. That's the bottle return. I think that's a medicine cabinet? St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm. Just ask me if you need anything from the St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosifed, Dramamine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma. So one hit of magnesium is 1 morale and costs 90 cents, and 3 morale from a Hypnogamma costs 250. So I'll take a Hypnogamma. Sweet. Thank you, ma'am. Oh yeah, and we can also buy a raincoat, which gives you +1 endurance. What is what? It's a raincoat. I'll buy the raincoat. What can I say? I can't stop myself. I could buy some cigarettes here. I wonder how much they cost. Shimmering wall of vices. Say nothing. Just take it in. The beauty, the truth, the poetry of it all. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already knew that. So Commodore red wine gives you +1 physique and -1 morale. Pale aged vodka gives you +1 physique and -1 morale. Oh, they all do. Potent Pilsner, yep. Just some are more expensive than others. And Astra cigarettes give you +1 intellect but -1 health. But, you know, they're bad for you. Hello, ma'am.
Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Jeez. Great. What is this? What magazine are you reading?
This?
Photo of two girls kissing.
Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Oh, got it. Looks like it also has something called Police de Le Monde featured on page 34. This speaks to you. What is this fashion police?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? I bet your hat would take the prize.
No, I don't like it. I hate it.
Oh.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay, I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Oh, I need to exchange this novelty check for cash. Ding. Wow, I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with money. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin. Right now, speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe. Oh, you know what?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Oh, okay. Later. Smoke magnesium every day. Frites! 3 T's. How idiomatic. Jump Jams. Popular music mag. Most able-bodied men. Oh no, they're much hunkier than you. You shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. Don't be silly. What's up, Lorry Driver?
Welcome to Revachol.
Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to Kim. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Welcome to Revachol is a racist dog whistle. As I mentioned before, it means, oh, you're not from around here, right?
Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him,
It's
Kim.
men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination. He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a Lorry Driver thing.
Right, yeah.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine. Fucking A, Kim. I got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch on the shoulder.
You make a cute couple. You know that?
The lorry man spits. The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness. Not that subtle. We can have a couple questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
What are you hauling? Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit on your and wait on your ass situation. How long has this been going on then? The strike? We've been at it for a while. A month? 2 months maybe? But this here is just the last week or so. What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up? Apples. Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide. Sounds like a cover story to me. Look, Ace Detective, I came from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. He loses his patience for explaining it. I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples. Regular Kochko-picked apples. Damn, you're not going to get more out of him on this. He's putting up the wall of racism. He said something about the rights and privileges of lorrymen? Yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We tried to hold on to our privileges. That's a privilege? Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything. Very ancient, very prestigious. So you're in the Carters Guild. Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profits. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs with their goods is gonna fuck them right in the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice ain't no laughing matter. What was that argument all about? It's about the biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat. Oh, so you're a racist. Makes sense. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. He gestures with his cigarette for emphasis. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. He glances at Kim. So naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Yeah, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? When members of the superior races cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. And this concerns you, policeman, so better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes, and the other intruder species, too. They're on the precipice of a cultural victory. Cultural victory? What is this, then? Wait, what the fuck is a cultural victory? It's what the kips of Boogie Streets are going for, right under our noses. And the others too. On the radio? Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or lighter? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Don't push your luck, Runt. Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding. You should tell people to fuck off more. Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. That's the spirit. Never forget, the whole world's a wooden house and you're a goddamn flamethrower. Thanks, Half-Light. So yeah, playing to your advantage statistics can do you a favor. Grodd, Factory of Magnets and Miracles, U-49. A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grodd-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. Look in the window. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You see the lorry man's cabins with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. What kind of stickers? The driver has adorned his space with substantial collections of peculiar paraphernalia, proclamations about honor, strength, and purity. What about the back seat? The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep. Large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn under the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large muscle man. The title reads, The Man from Helmdall, in the lost city of the Pygmies. Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. You think this lorry belongs to the tough guy? Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine. He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it comes in handy? A slightly scared racist lorryman. Sweet. There's an old lady over there staring at a photograph. It's not really any of our business. Is there anything over here? There is not anything over there. Unfortunate. Ah, that statue is so cool. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Okay, I don't need to call anyone on the radio, but I do need to go around. Some great tectonic forces cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Oh hey, some old guys.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape?
Rene Arnaud.
Rene, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I am trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old, I can see that. We're both old. Now, stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. Shouldn't I ask what the game is first? No, you got this. There's a ball. You're the game. I better observe them first.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
The man throws a metal ball toward a smaller wooden ball in the sand, missing it by a
Oh,
meter.
mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
He tries to measure the
I
throw.
hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Standing tall and proud, he looks at his partner with disgust. Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must be the age-old game of pentak. Shush! Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You're letting down yourself in the team. Get in the game already. Wait, what team? Does it matter what team? Pick a team. Any team. Blue team. You're letting them down. I'm on it, coach. Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky. So now my hand-eye coordination is taking a digger because I know what the game is. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, fuck. Ass. This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast. Mon Dieu, good job, officer. That was an excellent throw. There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job, and this was downright embarrassing. Mossback and his shitty ball are mocking you. You need to get angry. Use swear words. Mention spunk. I thought something way more spectacular would happen. What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pentanque throw. With a pinch of fear. How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston, or even climb out of his ass? That's just how Johnny Ball game is. Extraordinary. Right. Was the demonstration it, or do you still need something from us, officer? Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard? Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed by me completely. And most of the locals, in Martinaise, the union is the law, so you can really blame them. But you don't have a problem with cops. Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the efforts to bring order to the streets. He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better discussing politics. What about police women? I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties. Ah, got it. You're a misogynist. You better not be implying that women are unfit for field work. I am merely stating that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks than women. Remaining headstrong, making tough decisions on the spot, or even tackling physical obstacles are few examples of such challenges. Tell me something you're really good at, and I'll find a woman who's better. I don't want to get into this argument with a police officer. Let's just say that in the last 82 years, I have repeatedly seen my beliefs confirmed in full. You seem to be playing in a crater. Yes, the terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Do you know what created it? I do. Fire from heavy artillery. Oh, it's a crater left by artillery. Why? Why what? Why was heavy artillery used? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Oh, did you use the artillery? Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly, too. Valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Squeezing a boule in his fist. Should have fought dirty like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't, though. We lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply were not big enough. Why shell them here in Martinaise? Because this place is the damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinaise was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and Delta. Deathblow sounds grim. This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall, and cleaned those rabid dogs out, most likely. We're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses. Blood Ground. You got old Rene going there, like he isn't angry enough already. Is that why everything is so bombed out? Damn right, son! They laid the fire of hell on this city before they stormed it, and it worked, too! He approves of this radical approach. He thinks it's necessary. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinaise they keep as a monument, and now the Union Socialists are practically running the place. Well, it's your own damn fault. We, the Coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence. You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think? Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over. Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm Just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food, and drinking my piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Drilam returned to Revachol, even if that damn clown Frizzell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just holy and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere, foreign influence peddling garbage, and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the suzerain with. Frizzell? Damn Frizzell, he was the king we couldn't protect. The carabiniers failed him. And the crown? He died in the hands of the hoi polloi in the very public execution. Gilam? A true king in both blood and mind, led Revachol before Frizzell. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile. The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? Oh, they've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened, when we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire. I saw the statue of Philippe III near the roundabout. Ah, yes, Philippe III and his steed, a reminder of what Revachol once was. Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold. Cocaine? Cocainum? Sounds like our kind of king, and just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have. A superpower, feared and respected, a testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king, someone who knows how to rule. What was that about cocaine? Oh, old Philippe was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loves so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary. You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler? He asks, obviously annoyed. That's why the Philippine kings used cocaine for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum, Revachol's finest years. I'm satisfied with this explanation. Of course, clarity of awareness. Philippe III was even brought into this world, with the help of cocaine. The court medic administered a dose to his mother when she was in labor. It is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms. He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he? Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. From what I've seen, the officers of the RCM, but I don't want to get into a debate about drug policies. Let's talk about something else. Composure. All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past in his old uniform. This is not uncommon. Don't you mean Frizzell the fun? Renee, I found your guard booth. Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night, and money is tight. You must have seen something about the murder from the booth overlooking the yard. Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. I've been on 2-week leave since last Monday. Why were you on leave? It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation. You see, officer, Rene is the kind of man who'd rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, seek it. A real man's man. He'll just ride it out. I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just gotta cut back on the coffee. So who's working your shift that night? No one. The booth has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me. No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday? Yes, it's not actually an issue. I mean, look, officers, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, Rene. Mr. Clare had that booth built specifically for him. It's mostly decorative. Mostly decorative? The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals. Everard created this job for Rene because he knows the Royal Carabineers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collected terror reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. Rene is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market. Oh, God. Everard gets it. Big guys looking out for the small and everyone working together. I love it. There's a grimace of pain on the old soldier's face. Can we conclude the topic of the guard booth? I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl? She is nobody. There is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM. That lady is Jean-Marie Belliot, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody. Got it. Thanks. Yes, like I said, I would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. Keeps my senses sharp. Aha! I know about Renee's job situation, which gives me an opportunity to retry this composure check. Yes! Every retry is worth it. But we have internalized inexplicable feminist agenda! which gives us +1 empathy and -1 electrochemistry. There's something you need to see, sir. We found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It's a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow, you've come back to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back. Well, sweet. I'm going to take on the bankruptcy sequence. I've gotten a bonus to empathy. Let's get a penalty to empathy. 2 levels in the bank. Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace, but Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition, even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups. Coach Physical Instrument? Does that mean you'll call me Maggot and Nancy Boy to motivate me? Does a master swordsman insult his own blade? No, I'm going to turn you into an athletic benchmark, you pussy. Yes, sir. Forge me into organic steel, coach. It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears, but when I'm done with you, boy, you'll be a master athlete. Wait, why piss? When a man sets his mind and body on something and gives his 110%, he's sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame in it. Let's do it, coach. I'm with you. Behold, world, the Homo Athleticus. What the fuck is Coach Physical Instrument? I don't know what this does. I'll have to look it up. Or just fucking go in blind. Yo, man, what up?
I have really outdone myself.
He takes a bite out of
This
his
is divine.
sandwich.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Oh my god. Renee is like the bitterest man on the planet.
Renee, it's the little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Oh, hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Could I have a bite of your sandwich? Oh, I'm sorry. Nothing personal. It's just a principle. Okay. Convince Gaston to release his sandwich. We'll talk to Gaston next time. We've been running a little long. Thank you very much for joining me. Good night, everyone.